I do really believe that if you get that job and work design right, that the upside is really there for business, that, you know, you don't need to be pushing the boundaries of regulation to get productivity if you actually get the design right. It pays off for itself. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm interested because all the ROI kind of reports that we see around mental health initiatives, though, are generally focused on the individual level stuff or the provision of EAP or mental health first aid. I haven't really seen any ROI on actually doing the systemic change that we're talking about, taking more of a health and safety approach. So it would be great to see a comparison. I'm sure, like you're saying, the systems level approach would probably have a better bearing on productivity.
And look, you raised something that's really interesting, Jason, because if I put my former Macquarie hat on, what we used to find was that in people-related projects within organisations, and I still hear this today, that, you know, and this is something that we're grappling with in the National Workplace Initiative, is how do you get that ROI formula that is actually listened to and followed? Because in my experience, what often happens is, depending on where the number comes from within the organisation, you will get, say, the finance people or others saying, unpacking the model and the assumptions rather than focusing on the bigger issue. And we do know that, you know, if we use the term well-being, the work we're doing is actually quite multifactorial. So our component may lead to that positive contribution, but there could well be other things going on. And people seem to get bogged down in the assumptions of the ROI model rather than the bigger conversation of what it is we're trying to achieve. And so sometimes I think maybe the ROI conversation can get us distracted and derailed rather than serving the purpose that we're trying to use it for.